Here we go. Little Prince and the Eight-Headed Dragon, based on Shinto myths from Japan. At least 3 or 4 of them, packaged into a little film, which took out some of the more hateful and weird bits of the mythology to make it children appropriate. The realistic style of the past is now gone. We've replaced it with a more modernist and striking geometric style, which has later been popularized by games such as Zelda Wind Waker and Samurai Jack the TV show. There's a great visual style, which came from having a very talented team. Mori was back in form this time, now as the first animation director of Japan. Doing this, he made the iconic style more consistent, as well as pushing to create some of the highlights of animation that came out in this decade. Otsuka outdoes himself with a huge Orochi battle, which was a collaboration with one of his fellow animators. Animator Kotabe shines with all his ocean and flying sequences, and not to mention Daikishiro Kusube, who was one of the fight animators at Toei, including the Fire God, who's worked on many other set pieces from the prior films. It's a dream team of talent. We also have Isao Takahata, who impressed his colleagues as first-time co-director. The film itself takes some of the more experimental cuts from Sayuki's animated sequences and makes them its own. My only minor gripe with the animation is that the fish scene does not live up to the highlights of future set pieces. The visual directing is really the peak of what we have seen so far. It's a dream team of talent, and not only is it visually striking, we also have a great soundtrack in collaboration with Akira Ifube, who's best known for his work in the Godzilla franchise. The film capitalizes on its characters too, with Susanoo being possibly the most developed of those since Sayuki. He learns a valid lesson about coming to terms with the death of loved ones, and also that violence isn't always the answer. This film has a lot of character, but I'll keep this one brief because I've talked about it in other places before, which I will link. All I can say is I recommend it strongly.